Here's what's going on in Soap Dirt this week. Belinda from Soap Dirt brings you up to date on everything juicy that will be happening next week, starting with the action on Monday, September 23rd, Season 62, Episode 15, which features Portia and Dr. Terry. Hey General Hospital fans, I have your complete roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, September 23rd through Friday, September 27th. Lucky Spencer is utterly horrified. It appears that Carly and Brennan are having some spark action happening next week. The two co-chiefs in Randolph's office are discussing new hires and staffing issues. Portia notices that Portia has rehired Brad Cooper for the lab, and she becomes enraged with Terry for standing by her decision. In addition, we have the results of the suspicious Heather test, and at first I thought that Portia had done this because she was acting strangely while looking at the blood vial. But perhaps Brad was the one who killed Heather since he was in the lab. His closest pal. We'll see how it turns out. Britt recalls that she was among the final victims of the Hook killer. Therefore, if he had any suspicion that the blood work might help Heather get out of jail, he may even have gotten hired there to tamper with Heather's test results. Jack Brennan and Carly spend time together at Bobby's, and there is a lot of tension between them. He tells Carly that people and things are not always what they seem to be, but I'm not sure if he's trying to encourage her to view him more favorably. Elizabeth Weber is expressing her doubts, and Rick's questions regarding Heather's lab test raise additional concerns. We'll also see that Curtis gives TJ Ashford advice, telling him never to give up on something you love. Gio Palmieri and Brooklyn Quartermain are conversing, and she threatens to hurt him if he repeats what she said. That will be entertaining to watch. Molly appears to be talking to Dex, drinking beer or whatever, and she suggests that perhaps the cosmos is attempting to teach me something really fascinating. Season 62, Episode 16 airs on Tuesday, September 24. Attorney Martin Gray arrives in Pentonville, ahead of schedule to meet with his new client, Alexis Davis. She will be glad to have a shark on her side, and Martin has already promised Sunny that he will stop at nothing to get her out of there. Given how long Martin has represented Valentine, we know that he is quite at ease working in gray areas, and I have a feeling that Alexis will tell him everything to see what he can do for her. However, I'm not sure if she will tell him that she believes the man who is paying him to be the real killer. In the meantime, TJ visits his aunt Stella Henry and opens up to her, while Carly and Sunny discuss strategies. Perhaps this is more about securing that alibi in case it comes back around to questioning her. Diane finds herself interfering for someone. Since Jason is out of town, and that is often one of her clients, it might be Sunny, but Chase disagrees with Dante Falconer, and they are both butting heads. I can only assume that it has to do with Jagger. Kate's observation is that Dante might be unsure that Alexis is the murderer because, as you know, she killed Sam's mother before. A fact that we all know, but typically, she had a very good reason. Additionally, you should keep in mind that it was Chase and Dex who initially suggested that Anna might not be the right person to pursue the case. Sunny, but it's obvious that she wasn't. Now that she's gone to do other things, we'll see what the police do without her influence. This Wednesday, September 25th, is Season 62, Episode 17. Jordan returns to see Dr. Isaiah Gannon. You may recall the pleasant scene they shared the other day when she fed him hamburgers and fries because he was getting bored of hospital food. She also issued a strong warning to Jordan not to let Cyrus Renault back in his hospital room and not to be fooled by the Bible and his kind demeanor. The man is dangerous and is the one who put his niece in a coma, so I'm very curious to see what information she's giving him about that and whether she's bringing him up to date on who knows who and what's happening in Port Charles, because he's going to be on the character canvas. As I recall, on Monday, they discussed staffing issues, and there is a very capable doctor, so once he gets back on his feet, I'm guessing he's going to be among their recent recruits. It will be fascinating for Molly to meet with her mother's lawyer, Martin Gray, because Molly is a prosecutor who works for Robert Scorpio and the ADA, not the Port Charles office of the district attorney. Sam McCall stops by Carly, which should be a lot of fun, and Sidwell has an offer that interests me. Prosecuting Alexis. Keep in mind that it's a federal prosecutor, because Katie's was an FBI agent. Entails high-stakes gaming, maybe involving life and death stakes. So if you watched the episode on Friday, you may recall that a man approached Sidwell at the Kenyan casino and said something about Anna. I'm assuming that man recognized Anna as a DOSB agent or something similar, as he is undoubtedly aware of them. Additionally, he implied to Holly on Friday that he was planning to bring them back to the camp and would be pursuing them, so we'll see. Inviting Jason and Anna back to his small encampment, which is more than he can handle. It won't be easy to get them out. Additionally, on Wednesday, Christina will have a heartfelt conversation with her father Sonny. I'm curious to see how this conversation goes because I know Christina will be upset that Alexis is in jail, and that Sonny must have done it by now. Thursday, September 26, episode 18 of season 62 this week. Stella has a lot of scenes. On Thursday, she will spend time getting back in touch with Tracy. Quartermaine Watson is a lot of fun, and I adore Stella any day. I adore their vibe. On Thursday, Jason and Anna feel as though walls are closing in, and it's likely because the man knows who they are. It's not clear if he knows what they want, which is fortunate, but he does, and Ned learns something shocking on Thursday. On Thursday, Willow and Michael are interrupted by Drew. He and Willow are battling temptation, so unsure that would be difficult. I found it fascinating that he informed her on Friday nothing will ever happen between us, and she appeared to be thinking about it. I think that on Thursday, he will speak with Jason or Anna, and they will inform him that they came for him because Lulu is dying and needs a portion of his liver if he matches. She looked a little thoughtful about that, asking, "Are you sure?" It seems like she's definitely tempted and lucky. Friday, September 27, 2018, episode 19 of season 62. Tracy is smug because there are so many options. Tracy enjoys taking pride in. Everyone knows who she's talking to, so I won't even venture a guess as to who Holly is seeing. Holly takes a chance and moves quickly, while Diane and Robert enjoy a romantic evening out. Carly will see Brennan again on Friday, and I think this is a scene. This time, she is at his workplace in the WSB local office, and they are both staring down at a computer monitor. They appear to be quite stressed out, so I can't show you the photo for copyright concerns. Yusuko gives Natalia Ramirez a brief history lesson, so I wonder if they are seeing any kind of satellite footage of what's happening in Kenya, since she is aware that everyone there is trying to get lucky. However, I think it's more likely about Tracy and the reasons behind her strong dislike for Lucy. It's a really entertaining story for her to learn that they were once in-laws. And I love the whole Alan thing. Okay, those are all of our General Hospital spoilers for next week. Please let us know what you're looking forward to. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to check back soon. Linda from Soap Dirt is here to talk GH with you 7 days a week. We appreciate your support and encourage you to follow us wherever you get your podcast so you don't miss the next episode. All of the main podcasting services, such as Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and others, have Soap Dirt available.